and my BFF Strangle Dangles. I feel like I'm repeating myself because I am, because we already tried to go live and my audio wasn't working, but we're in a league with Pioneer, Green, White, Death, and Taxes, and we're 1-0 because we defeated Blue, White Control in the first round. This deck is largely mono-white, splashing green for Dromoka's Command, a card that has no home in Pioneer currently, but I believe is powerful enough to warrant being played. And being played alongside interactive white creatures seems like the way to do it. So here we go. Alright. So Gigantha, probably sack or an aggro deck. So a big change of pace. This hand isn't really that good against either of those options, although it does have Volcamira. Wait, they
Also could be
first,
Rakdos
too.
Transmogrify. It's been pretty popular lately.
Transmogrify. Rough. I mean, this feels like a hand that I keep because, like, if it just literally draws Plains or Razorverge Thicket, it's quite unobjectionably solid.
Yeah. No, I think you keep it for
Not
sure.
exciting, and it, like I said, it's not amazing against several of those decks. There we go. So I think I'll just run out the 2-1. Is that the right philosophy against a more... I might want a better blocker. No, okay, if it's actually Rakdos aggro and they play the 2/2 haste prowess guy, I want 2 power blocking. That's my deciding factor. Against pretty much everything else, that's hard to say which is better. There's a good chance this is not attacking and connecting, which is why I don't think playing the 2 power creature is that relevant here. But we shall see. Okay, it's Transmogrify, you were right. Jeez.
Yep. Yeah, it's been pretty popular lately.
Don't love that, so I'm gonna just attack for 2. So I guess
Well, I mean, Redain is gonna be good here.
yeah, they have a lot of removal though.
That's
I
true.
think I'm just virtuing end of turn. Just have play my 2-mana guy.
Yeah. Is there any credence to Dromoka's commanding here?
I don't think
Probably
right
not.
now,
Because you can't like kill their skeleton and kill the thing without losing your own guy. So
So
yeah,
I'm
maybe
just
not.
gonna do Ardenvale Fealty. Because if they have Dromoka's, or if they have Fable, it gives me the best crackback. Comes the Fable, Yawn. Boring cards. Okay. So they could have the Transmogrify. Kind of makes... This is like where I don't really have a...
I feel like you just gotta slam the
I'm
Redain
attacking here.
and hope they don't have push plus Transmogrify plus land. I think that's a reasonable ask, opponent. You don't need to have all those things.
Yeah. This is a great example of being on the draw, being just very impactful in this format.
Right.
Feel really far behind.
Aaron, can you hear David?
Send in the hearts. Here comes the push. It's coming. I had $1 for every time I got attacked by a goblin token to kill my 3-mana flying creature.
They literally had exactly what I asked them not to have.
$30.
Nope. Okay.
I mean, I don't care about that.
Yeah, that's fine. I thought they were gonna do exactly what I said they
Somehow, I'm
needed.
like at way lower life than them. Again, being on the play. Oof, this hand is not gonna get me there though, to be honest.
What's the move here?
I'm just getting in for 2 and hoping I have some kind of miraculous draw.
Like, do you just hold up the Dromokas?
No, I'm just playing that. I mean, if they have it, they have it. Dromokas is not gonna be what gets me there. I mean, I could like save myself from a Transmogrify, but they still have flipped Fable, and I think this is the only...
Just hope they don't draw it.
I need to just play my most relevant threat, and that's it. Yeah, I mean...
Bitter? Yeah, they just have all the removal.
That's like every time I play this deck, it's like I lose because of this kind of crap. It's like just on the play with a Fable turn 2, and that's it. That's all. Or turn 3, and that's all it takes.
And another Fable. Oof.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I don't really know what's even that good against this deck, to be honest.
I think I like invasions, at least on the play.
Yeah, I for sure want Invasion. I mean, I don't know what they're transmogrifying into. The bummer is that they didn't pull that off. Hushbringer can often turn it off.
Probably a Traxa.
And I probably want
It's usually
Hushbringer,
Traxa.
because Skyclave is quite bad. Parting Gust.
Yeah, it's usually a
is
Traxa.
very poor. I'd say like I want to get rid of like probably 3 of it at least. I can leave in the Misers to maybe hit.
They had
big guy.
Gigantha.
Yeah, they had Gigantha.
They had Gigantha,
Okay,
so
yeah, so it's not the new
you know
guy.
it's not.
Vault.
It's not like Vaultborn Tyrant or Valgavoth, yeah.
Wandering Emperor is pretty mediocre against them. I don't hate a Miser copy.
Yeah, Emperor's not great. Yeah. One is, yeah, I agree. One is okay,
In
but...
fact, yeah, I almost want like a second. I don't really know. I have to
Yeah, I feel like Parting Gust is just better than Emperor, probably.
yeah.
Answer their Atraxa.
Lion Sash is sort of mediocre. Lion Sash and Aspirant are kind of not that great. But I think I'm gonna keep Aspirant for the like Thraben Inspectors blocking Fable tokens situation. I think I can cut a Lion Sash. I mean, like maybe Hushbringer's not worth it. Maybe that's somewhat optimistic, but if
I mean,
there's-
Hushbringer's like only good against the resolved Transmogrify, right?
True. I think that's accurate.
But I mean,
But
that's
like,
also
what's-
not
but, like,
the
what's-
worst thing.
Right, I was gonna say, but what's better
'Cause you
than
don't-
it out of these cards? Like that's also true of Party Gust.
Yeah,
Skyclave can mostly just hit crappy enchantments that like.
Skyclave's not that
doesn't feel
great.
amazing.
Yeah.
Do I keep in a
I mean, Wedding Announcement? I'm like, is Wedding Announcement?
I don't like that much. I did.
It
shade
does just
some
like grind out through the
Yeah.
exact type of game you just lost to.
Right.
but
I mean, I'm gonna play.
I don't know.
Maybe I'll do a Miser's 1 copy. Is there anything else here? Maybe it's like better than Lion. I don't know. Lion Sash can just be like come down and
Yeah.
equip to something and be huge.
I feel like I
gonna
like
try
Wedding
this.
Announcement better than Lion Sash personally. But
Okay. Yeah, I don't feel like I've had great luck against Transmogrify decks lately, even though I feel like every card's kind of good.
it's
Like,
definitely a
Tamer
lot
Priest
easier
is
when you
really
have
good,
Fatal
and-
Push.
Yeah. Alright. just
Yeah, it's
really need to draw a
definitely-
third land here.
I mean,
don't
this
think
hand
will be
looks
a fast
pretty. Yeah, this hand is pretty sweet, assuming you draw your third land. Okay, there's the Thoughtseize.
Stuff.
They probably take the Hushbringer.
I would guess
Well,
just
unless they
for
just have.
reasons, or
If they
just-
don't take the Hushbringer, they probably have a couple of removal spells. They're thinking hard about it.
Okay, took the Archon. Oh,
Okay, so they certainly have at least one removal.
I get to get ahead on life total here at least.
Oh, Containment Priest. Wait, that stops Transmogrify, right?
Yes, yep. Name is very good.
Nice. Duress. Okay.
Under Mocha's command. I mean, that's fine.
Well, they know about
I
the
mean,
priest.
They need like an immediate wrath, or it's over. I feel like I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know how many
Wraths?
wraths. I don't. They probably. I think they play like Extinction Event.
Okay. I was gonna say if they have like Path of Peril or whatever. That could
Well, they have They revealed Gigantha, so they don't have Path.
Right. They just have Fable. I don't really care that much. I'm just swinging everything still. Yeah, I'm totally fine with that.
Cool. Now you can just slam the Archon. Yeah. Seems like a very good spot to be in. Man, I love seeing a Redain and an Archon in play. It actually feels like Death and Taxes.
I thought you were gonna say it feels like me.
Well, that too, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, well, they're getting things.
Yep, they got stuff. All flyers. They have a torch.
Hmm.
What are they gonna torch? They're bargaining. Okay. Interesting. I'm surprised they didn't kill the Redain. I guess that just means so they have 2 cards left in hand. That means they probably don't have Transmogrify because, well, they also knew about the priest, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it
do
could
they have
mean a
removal
lot
for-
of things.
do they have removal for the priest? I could have Field of Ruin them, but I didn't want to give them a window to Fatal Push Redain or anything.
They discard an Atraxa and a Transmogrify. Okay.
So do they seriously have removal for priest now? Bitter Triumph. Discarding
Ugh.
Cliffs, so they get to keep
That's
that.
annoying.
I mean,
Annoying, but they're down to 1 card in hand. And you still have Hushbringer, which is still turning off their Transmogrifies. It's nice because you've forced their removal towards other things to where you still have your Hushbringer.
yeah. I feel like I want to field, but
Yeah, I probably.
I'll wait.
I mean, I probably would. They have fatal.
Right,
They have
yeah,
fatal push revolt, anyways. Yeah.
Right, I have 2 cards in hand. I'm gonna be able to get a token here. It's not gonna help me because they can copy stuff.
Copy that. Interesting.
I don't know what the purpose of this endeavor is.
Yeah, why are they doing that main phase? Oh,
Casualty.
okay.
Do I care?
I don't know. I guess they get to gain some life. Okay, they have no cards.
Devil Ping doesn't do anything because of Hushbringer too. So
Oh,
that's
good
nice.
point. Yeah.
Damn. Okay, so I'm just sending Hushbringer here and the other 2 here.
Do you go? Wait, hold on. Oh no, yeah, you kind of have to go after the Obnixiluses, right? Because they keep
Otherwise
gaining.
I'll just gain life. If I
Yeah.
get Devils, yeah, so I think I go. Nice to draw Dramoka's Command or something, but also would have been nice to draw an untapped land.
Yeah, right. That would have been really nice.
I think I just basic check them here.
Yeah, they might only have 1 of each. Indeed, they do.
Okay, so they can plus again and drain for 2. They have 1 draw step. Pull Gigantha. Okay, there we go. That should do it.
Yeah, I think you've got it at this point. Just slamming the virtue here, right?
Yeah, I think so. Is there an argument to be made to just killing the...
I don't really think so.
Yeah, because they can't have enough mana to Transmogrify no matter what, because their only card in hand is Gigantha, so they need to draw the Transmogrify and the land.
Right. So yeah, Fable's not important here. Dice trigger doesn't do anything.
Gigantha doesn't matter. Now if I draw land, Cave is lethal if they just jam Gigantha as like a thing to do. Fatal Push, killing Hushbringer is definitely relevant.
Yeah, that's weird. Maybe they think they're getting dice triggers.
Yeah, do I
I don't see a reason not to block. I mean,
yeah,
the only thing that...
gain some life and not
Yeah,
do
they could
anything,
have,
I
like,
guess? I don't
torch, but they could torch your thing
know. Anyways, yeah.
anyways.
Just let them torch Verdane, I guess. But, okay.
Cool. And you're even up on clock. See, already improving.
Already getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I think Lion Sash is pretty mopey here. I would rather, to me, I would rather see a Hushbringer or a Wedding Announcement in like every hand. I feel like Lion Sash just doesn't really do much against them. It's mostly a 2-mana 2/2 that like could grow.
Sorry, I just texted Nest stream The main thing that's nice about it is like in the late, it's like haste damage too. So like that game is an example. Let's say like I untap and just draw it. And it's like, oh, I can play it and equip it and eat stuff or what. I don't know. That takes a million mana to do that though, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know. What do you
that's
think about
valid,
the other
but I feel like
Hushbringer or other
Hushbringer
It also like just equips to whatever you have and makes anything like.
probably second. I mean, Hushbringer looked actually pretty good there, especially because you have so many things that demand their removal that.
Yeah, that's kind of the hope. Is
Yeah,
to just tax
can-
their removal, even though I don't know that it's actually like, you know, if they get an Attrax out, it's still gonna beat me pretty potentially if I don't have a removal. But
Yeah.
all right, I mean, I think I'm keeping this.
Yeah, you got the
It's
Parting
not
Gust.
Very good. Yeah. It's kinda
There's
like
the Attrax
mediocre, but
installation.
Yeah,
Okay, both
there goes
days.
probably Virtue, my 2-drop, if I had to guess.
Probably, or Dramokas. I could see them taking.
Come on, Recruitment Officer. I'm supposed to just have that in my opening hand every game. This league.
Yeah, come on. Have your one of one drop in every opening hand. Get good.
Okay, yeah, confirm you can hear me now too.
Oh, nice.
Okay, seems to suggest awkward mana.
Here's the old Jack Skellington.
Damn,
Yeah, a little awkward.
not a lot going on. What if they miss on land here? Then the question is, do I jam Archon or do I jam Announcement? Probably just Announcement.
If they miss on land, well, let's see.
Or they could make my life easier and just toss
Yep.
it to me.
I guess they'll tell you what you can do. Yeah.
Not upset about that. Guessing they'll maybe take the Announcement here. I don't know. They're both pretty good.
Did you see Aaron's comment there?
Oh,
Your voice
interesting.
is significantly quieter than mine. I don't know if you can turn yourself up.
Maybe. Yeah, tell me if this makes it louder. Oh, that just
Okay.
makes my desktop audio louder. Oh, they even had land? Uh-oh. Might just have Transmogrify.
Well, if they have I mean, you can't do anything about it if they have it, right?
Yeah, I'm just playing that.
Yep.
I mean, I
Can't
guess what I
box
should
use
do
the
is
top of the
turn
deck.
down my desktop audio mix, so it's, does that, I wonder if Aaron will think that sounds a little more even. Physical mic a little closer to my face, too. I attempted that, but it's kind of just where it is. Oh, Fountain Port in a 2-color deck like this. Kind of greedy, it seems.
Yeah, they used to play Mirex. I think it's Fountain Port instead now.
So, this is where it's like, did they just have the Transmogrify? I want to represent the removal, but I'm kind of just...
Yeah, I mean, you could just play Recruitment Officer and hold up Dramokas. That seems pretty good.
I also could just... Yeah, it's going to be... Yeah, I just wouldn't want the other land drop. I think that's what I'm doing, though. I really hope if I draw a land, I'll feel great about this, obviously, but...
Aaron says the volume is pretty good now. Thanks for the
so I
input,
turned-
Aaron.
Yeah, thanks. I turned the desktop volume down a little bit.
Let's see if they have it. Well, I mean, they know you have the Dromokas, so I guess they probably wouldn't go for it right now.
Question is, do I like... I think I Field of Ruin Mutavault or Fountain Port, actually.
Yeah.
No, I think I Field of Ruin Fountain Port, and if they cast a spell, and it's not something that I want to like react to with Parting Gust or Dromoka's Command.
Right. Yeah, I think Fountain Port is more valuable than
Yeah.
Mutavault.
Because I have Parting Gust to hit Mutavault if that's what they target.
Right, right.
Alright, untapped land would be huge.
They know about Dromokas and Parting Gust, right?
Yes, and
Okay.
they actually know about my entire hand.
Okay.
Destroy
Oh.
each non-land permanent.
Interesting. Okay, so that kills their skeleton too, which turns on their case. Interesting. Huh.
I could... Oh, I don't even have double white. Jeez, I was gonna say I could like save this even. I mean, it's just trading Recruitment Officer and Skeleton Token and giving them this. I like don't really care that much, to be honest.
The question is, how much do you care about, like, is it worth making them sack their Demonic Tutor?
I still have to pay 2 mana for it.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I care about Demonic Tutor.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that what I want to spend this turn doing? Just like making them sack the Demonic Tutor for 2 mana?
Well, is this, since they know about the Dromoka's Command, is it getting better than this?
Yeah.
Because now, like...
I think I like just playing a spell this turn that does something,
I think I like
honestly.
it too.
Because...
Because...
it feels pretty shitty, but I don't know.
It does, but they're also losing their only token target, so
Right.
now you have the Parting Gust for their other creatures, so...
Yeah. Damn.
Untapped land would have been great there.
So I might just... Do I just jam Wedding Announcement still, though? Because they still would need a basic land to be able to animate Mutavault.
That's
and
true.
Transmogrify.
Yeah,
And
I
just
like
need to
jamming
get
it
this
here.
out.
You gotta turn the
I
corner.
mean, what else am I doing without the Recruitment Officer? That was the incentive to just sit.
Right. Kind of surprised they brought in Hidetsugu's.
Yeah, that doesn't seem that good to me, to be honest. But
Yeah.
I don't know. What do I know? Fables, brutal here.
Looks like Fable. Yeah.
Jeez. It's devastatingly good, as per usual. Ooh, that's quite good too, though.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
See, this is where like the announcement just looks mopey, because it's like I can't even get the draw. Do I just sacrifice the token to get a draw? Actually,
Maybe.
probably not. I don't think that's probably worth it. I guess I'll just get 2 1/1s, but
Yeah, I think you just take another 1/1. No, Aaron, I have never streamed. I don't think my computer could handle it. I would need to get a better setup.
Okay,
we might
so-
switch off who plays though in the future if we could make that happen.
I think I'm just gonna response to the trigger Containment Priest. Just like I'm getting ahead here. I kind of just want to force the issue and be like, okay, if you have, let's see how they stack these triggers actually. If they stack that one first, okay, I'm gonna let them do that first. And then I'll reply to this one and play Containment Priest. Like, I think I just need to be winning the battlefield to win this game, even though this gives up, my information that I have a relevant thing to counter their stuff.
Oh yeah, no, I totally agree with this play. Yeah.
Just... So now it's like, okay, if you have a removal spell on Containment Priest, that's your spell for the turn.
Right, and then they can't transmogrify. Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
now, I'm just gonna hit the Fountain Port now, I think.
I like that.
If they're gonna sack a token to draw a card, it has to be this Shaman now.
Yep. They're like,
It's pretty
do I
rough.
want
They had the
to?
push, though.
Yeah, it's annoying. but also like they're at 8. You have a good amount of pressure. You have Parting Gust to answer their Atraxa. Like you're hitting them for. I guess you're only hitting them for 3 next turn, unless you get a land for a cave.
Do I trade here? No.
I don't think so.
I don't think I do. Whenever it deals damage, put one counter on it. Okay. That's very strong. I mean, I feel like I'm.
Is it worth just main phasing that and killing the Hidetsugu?
I don't know.
And making them sack Fable?
No, they the way it's worded, they choose what they sack first, so they could just sack. I can't fight here and have them sack this. It would be like they'd sack this.
Okay, that's a bummer.
I could do sack and enchantment and fight like the Goblin Shaman.
True.
And then just have Parting Gust up. It just like sucks if they have a Fatal Push. I could also just Parting Gust the Vessel right now. Swing everything. They could animate Mutavault and eat 1, so I guess that doesn't really accomplish that much. It's like, I want to be able to double spell this turn. I also want to draw a card off my Wedding Announcement, not get another token. But
yeah.
I don't know. I guess maybe I just get another 2/2.
Yeah, I don't hate getting another 2/2, but so what if? Hear me out. I mean, if they have a Fatal Push, this line sucks.
Yeah, Fatal Pushes are
but
brutal.
I kind of like, yeah, I mean, if they have a Fatal Push, it's just, Dromoka's is just brutal here. But, like, if you counter on Archon, kill the Hidetsugus, attack, sacrifice one of your 1/1s to draw a card. They go to
4
3.
or go 3, yeah.
Which means they're dead to your Archon next turn, even if they have a Transmogrify, because you can just Parting Gust the Atraxa.
The alternative there is just using Parting Gust on this.
True. That's a lot safer through Fatal Push.
You know, I'm just safe through... Like, they only get 1 spell per turn. I have 2 removals that can get hit. Not like, if they cast Transmogrify, it's whatever they cast it on is dying to the Dromokas. I think I'm just doing the boring conservative play. And attacking them for 3, putting them to 5. Having 3 2/2s left, plus Archon. Plus, if I draw an untapped land, I have Cave, and I have 2 removals that matter.
Well, and with this too, no, this is the best. Because now, even still, because you're flipping your announcement, so now
this is 4, yeah.
You can still make Archon lethal by
Dromokas,
putting a counter in turn. Yeah. Yeah, this is better. I'm always looking for those aggressive lines.
I mean, I could definitely still lose this game, but
yeah,
I feel like I like my position.
I do too.
Getting another treasure. Yeah, sure. I feel like they need Fatal Push for sure for the Archon. Like, nothing they have does anything if they don't have a removal for Archon.
Yeah, they have to be able to kill the Archon first. Okay, what?
All?
Okay, that just does nothing.
I mean, it kills all my tokens.
Yeah, but... this is game 3, Aaron. Okay, so what does this mean? Well, now if they have a Fatal Push, they don't even have a way to revolt it on your turn.
So should I just make the? But what if they just have Bitter Triumph or whatever?
Yeah, that's true. They could have Bitter Triumph.
Do I just make them sack an enchantment and put a counter on Archon and be like, have it?
I like that.
The card doesn't seem that great.
What, the Hidetsugu? Yep, that was it. Got him. Nicely done.
Just like wasn't crazy impactful either time they played it.
Yeah, I feel like they probably just had you on more
aggro
drops than just more mono white human-y than you actually are.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new blue white spirits builds?
I don't know. What do they have?
They're actually pretty cool. There was some that just top aided recent challenges with enduring curiosity, like 2 copies.
Enduring Curiosity. Which one's that?
It's from the new set.
The
it's
white
a
one?
4-mana flash.
Oh, that. Okay. I don't mind
like
that.
4/3, okay. And it's like a coastal piracy. Like
yep.
Whenever your creatures deal damage, draw a card.
Yep.
So it had 2 of those, and it also had a few copies. I don't remember the number, but a few copies of the new Sheltered by Ghosts, like 2 mana.
Yeah. I've seen that get played against me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems pretty good in Spirits too.
Dang, I have 2 viewers.
Yep, me and Aaron.
Yeah. What the heck? Where's everyone else?
Yeah, come on.
All right. Well, in classic Greasefang fashion, watch them just turn 3 on the play like Greasefang me
right.
with Parhelion
when
after getting my Parting Gust.
When you had the answer ready, yeah.
Is in every game against Greasefang lately for me. So.
Aaron, they are 5. It's 5 matches in a league. And we're 2-0. Good start. End of turn Grizzly Salvage.
Yeah, I'm scary.
Yep.
There it is. GG, boys.
Yep, probably GG.
Did you say something about them not always having it?
Yeah, I lied. They always have it.
Like, that hand is way worse than the hands that vampires would have. I'm just saying. Like, I know we've been talking about this, but it's just...
I hear you.
That's like the least fun version of Magic. Okay, so this is a really hard one. I
swear they don't always have it.
yeah. If they have that Elkanak idiot, like Containment Priest is actually like reasonable. I
wouldn't worry too much about that guy. They have to find 3 of the one.
Did you just watch that game? They find it.
That's true.
This is a tough one for me to always evaluate, like what I want. I think Jamoka's Command is like, okay, like, I don't want none of it, but I don't want 4 of it.
I think Skyclave is bad here.
Sometimes you just need to get rid of the guy after a turn cycle. It hits Greasefang.
Yeah, you have other stuff to get rid of him. Skyclave's bad. Sorcery speed, 3 mana. I think it's bad here. I always sideboard it out
might be
in my deck that plays Skyclave.
Alright, I'll split the difference with you. Because I don't really know what else I'm doing. Do I take out the priest then? If you don't think I should even attempt to play around that? Like, I'm kind of like...
So priest doesn't do anything against the vehicles, right?
Correct, yeah, which sucks.
Yeah.
Like, Wandering Emperor is not great, but like you get into the mid games against chariots and just need something to help grind. I mean, really Recruitment Officer is probably not quite good enough, honestly. Although now that I added Lion Sash, it's better. There's like something to draw into with it. It used to be kind of like it's not even finding you the stuff that you care about that much.
True.
The tricky thing is towing the line here between having enough stuff to like survive if they have a fast combo, but still win longer games, that's quite challenging for me in my experience in this matchup. I feel like I can, I don't know, on the play Archon's good. Maybe like Dromoka's
Yeah,
is just
I mean,
not good. Like maybe Dromoka's is like one Miser's copy type card, and because it like it's I'm not profitably fighting a Greasefang like ever. I'm usually losing
that's
the thing.
true. Yeah, that's true. Maybe
I
Dromoka's
feel
is
like it's
pretty
sometimes good
rough.
enough just to like when you're ahead have a copy to draw into that kills something. This is
Yep.
very unexciting, but as I say, I signed up to keep hands like this to get turn one thought seized.
Yeah. Aaron asks, "What's the stage 1 in the top left?" That is a great question. I don't think it actually means anything.
I don't know what he's seeing.
Stage 1 in the very top, Pioneer League stage 1.
That, yeah.
I think it just always says that. Magic Online is, a program like built on Windows 95 or whatever, so I don't think it actually means anything. Ever since the new Daybreak took over the development of it, they've definitely made some improvements, but it's also definitely still a super dated program.
This is kind of the nightmare. Just nothing that's really that good against them at all. Here goes the... Oh, that's...
Abrupt Decay on the Invasion. Interesting. Okay.
This is one of the least understandable lines of play I've ever seen in a
Yeah, I feel like you're totally fine with... Oh, their hand sucks. Oh, great. Okay.
I mean, they have double Chariot. That's gonna be...
Yeah. You get to make 1/6 mana. Or make the Sky Sovereign 7
I
mana.
think I just try to fight through double Chariot. Ooh, I almost forgot I hadn't played a land there. That's what they were really trying to do.
That's what they were really trying to do, yep.
The plus side is they'll play a Chariot, but I'll untap and play a Virtue, and have two tokens out, so I'll be able to kind of like play that game against them a little bit. Concealed Courtyard. Jeez, this is like one of those hands that started bad and hasn't gotten any better.
Yeah. Not the greatest, but at least they don't have much going on either. I mean, obviously they get to just play a Chariot. Oh, of course they drew Grizzly Salvage. And milled a Parhelion. Of course they did.
Every time. So they'll take... I mean, they
Good
can only
old
take
Grizzly
creature or land,
Salvage.
so they'll take one of those lands. They take Dark War Pathway, yeah, the untapped land. 1, 2, 3, 4. They also
Aaron
have
probably remembers Grizzly
Boseiju, which
Salvage.
is kind of rough. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do... I'm gonna do this stupid thing and just be like, you know what, I'm fighting one.
Yeah, why not?
Let's get this game over with. Kill me. I dare ya.
Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna be Virtue versus Chariot at this point, right?
Yeah, especially with that draw.
What you got?
Now, if all they have is another Chariot, I might be able to win.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like double Virtue beats double Chariot. If that's all they have.
But they have Fatal Pushes in their deck, and I'm just sitting on 2 tokens, and they're going to have infinite tokens.
That's true.
Don't really have good attacks next turn is the downside. They just played the Takenuma. I thought they would definitely...
Yeah, what?
That's activate Boseiju. Is Boseiju cost less for every legendary creature or legendary creature? Yeah, so but they can attack with the so they'll be able to like animate the Chariot as a creature and then
they're gonna
Boseiju,
Boseiju your Virtue. Well, that lets you make a token and Virtue if they do that.
Wait, they're gonna have it as a blocker. Okay.
Sure. Oh, that's actually kind of interesting. Huh.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm just attacking, and do I use that? Or I'm gonna want to play another Virtue though. That's the problem.
Well, I mean, now it's probably worth attacking for the Iganjo, right? And you might just Iganjo, make a token, grow them all.
Yeah, well, I won't grow them. That's the thing, because they'll take this out with Boseiju.
Oh, right,
And I
they're
have
gonna
to pay.
Boseiju it. Yeah.
But I still 1, 2,
It's
3,
still
4,
probably
5.
worth it
Yeah,
because
you're
then they
right.
just have cats.
Yeah, you're right.
And like, if they ever top deck a Greasefang, they already have the Parhelion in the yard. So
Right. Yeah, I'm just. I don't.
you just can't have them top deck a Greasefang. Okay. Boseiju. Yep. Yeah, like if they don't top deck a Greasefang, which is a big if, I can't imagine you losing this game. That's like they just have to find a Greasefang here. Oh, well, there is Shieldred. Okay, well, that's kind of a problem too. It's not as big of a problem,
Yeah.
but
Oh, why did that crap? Well, I was just on autopilot and didn't play that,
oh shit.
which
Oops.
doesn't matter an insane amount. Actually, I don't think it really matters at all because I'm
Yeah.
still gonna get to do everything that I would have done otherwise.
Yeah, it actually probably doesn't
not
matter.
attack with anything and
Animate the Mutavault with its own mana. Yeah.
okay, there we go. Yeah, didn't end up mattering. I at least have
Good old
one.
Mutavault with Virtue. Cute little synergy.
Would be nice to just draw one of spell that is good.
Yeah, I was really liking Virtue in the red white cage deck, but now it's all about the Overlord.
Mm,
The Overlord feels really strong.
yeah. Gonna be able to get Sky Sovereign, which just kind of doesn't matter.
So they can Sky Sovereign next turn. Do we know they have another land?
No, they just played one. Also, I drew Lion
Lion
Slash.
Slash. Fuck yeah.
So, here we go, boys.
That's a good draw. Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Probably should have put that on the other one in hindsight. Oh well. Live and learn.
Eh. Come on, block with Shelly. You don't need it. Oh, rude. They discarded another Parhelion. Okay.
I don't really care about that much, to be honest. So,
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. I'm just doing this. It's not like it's...
Yeah, no reason to wait. It's not a secret.
Kind of feel like... Well,
you can
okay,
just eat all 4 vehicles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Sky Sovereign won't kill anything.
I think you're still in a good spot here. I mean,
I think they're on temporary lockdown or bust, yeah.
Yeah.
Greasefang does target, right? Technically, if they like Grizzly
It
Salvage into Greasefang.
Yeah, it's
leave
probably better to
one
hold
mana
it.
up. Yeah, I'll just do most of the work now. I mean,
They don't seem to be on any of the new cards. No Overlord. No.
we saw Overlord game 1.
Oh, we did? Oh, I just forgot. Oops.
Yeah, they just haven't seen one yet. But oh my gosh, wait, what are they doing? Return target player mills 3 cards, then you return a land card.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's
they're just doing a straight up blank to hit a land drop.
Wait, couldn't they have killed Lion Sash? Or no, it
No,
kills
it's only non-creature.
creatures.
So it's a
Oh,
good thing that it's a good thing that they they could have killed it if I had left it equipped to something.
oh, true.
Oh, they got Boseiju though. Shoot, I should have gotten rid of Boseiju. My mistake.
Ooh. That's a bummer.
It's pretty big actually.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
I forgot that they had lands that were spells. Good lord. Well, I'm using this mana here, so letting me untap? What?
Yeah, why did they do that? Now they kill
Wait,
it?
what? They're going after
Oh,
the Virtue?
they're killing the Virtue? Okay. They know you
Uh,
have another one, right?
Yeah, that's simply put incorrect. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't see the line of thinking there.
Yeah.
Maybe they just didn't realize they could hit Lion Sash. I mean, that's got to be it.
Yeah, maybe. Or they forgot that you have another Virtue just waiting. Yep, chump.
I was gonna be really surprised if they didn't jump the 9.
Yeah, I know,
I
right?
mean, like, I have to not die from Shelly here. Okay, and they're just taking the 5. I mean, I'm not upset about that. I'm going here, I'm going here, here, and the question is, do I care? They don't have to. I'm gonna animate
Yeah, I would grow.
both Mutavaults, actually.
Yeah, and just as long as you have one white up,
Yeah.
you're good. Yeah. So you're getting pretty close to a lethal attack. They drew a land. Love to see it.
Yeah, they're gonna play Sky Sovereign. They're not even playing 7-mana Sky Sovereign, so it's very good for me.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't really do anything.
Right.
Get rid of that stupid Boseiju.
Yeah, geez, that was almost devastating.
Make their Sky Sovereign 9 mana.
Alright, let's attack here. Don't think I want to throw away a 4/4 Mutavault yet, and when we'll have a clear lethal next turn.
Yeah, now you have the
So,
flying.
I mean, just, yeah.
This is looking pretty much in the bag at this point.
Yeah.
Scoop? No. Okay. They should scoop. It's over.
I don't think they have a draw that can get them out of this now. Maybe they're just seeing more of my deck.
Yep. That's it. Very well executed.
That was definitely an example of them not finding it. So
Yep.
there we go.
Didn't have the nuts. They can't have it every time, David. I promise.
Is there anything I want to do differently? What do you think? I mean, like a game like that even makes Warring Emperor look kind of mopey, but I don't know.
Yeah, Emperor is kind of mopey, but like, what's
like,
better than
everything
it?
else is pretty bad. Yeah, I could like have
Yeah,
one more
that's the thing.
Inspector instead of. And it's probably better to have a control deck type card that beats an aggro hand if they don't find
Yeah,
a
Inspector
combo.
doesn't seem like it's doing a whole
Yeah, I
lot
think I'm
here
just sticking
either.
with this. Is this only my second match in this league? Oh no, I beat Transmogrify. This is my third. I was gonna say, holy cow, this is going slow. I kind of wanted to finish a league but since I'm probably not uploading this video no matter what, since there were so many issues with it, doesn't really matter.
Well, hey, that's how you get the issues ironed out.
Yeah,
right?
no, I know. Actually, it
Gotta...
went well.
Yep.
2 viewers, man. Oh, of course. This hand has everything except lands.
Yep. Except lands, the classic. Okay. Well,
I mean, it's a great.
it's got stuff. It's got a curve.
It's a great 6-card hand against an unknown opponent.
Aaron, since you're here, I just want to give a shout out to the Prophetic Flame Speaker deck that I played in that one tournament that you built with the equipments. Man, I still think about that. That was such a good time.
Brutal 2-for-1 on my mulligan. This just feels very difficult to overcome already.
Your all-time favorite deck that you built? Yeah, dude, it was great. If I had not been an idiot and not known what one of my opponent's decks did, then I probably could have actually gone far in that tournament.
Is this a take Chariot or take Greasefang?
Do they have anything in the yard yet? No.
I think I'm taking Chariot.
But they have
honestly.
a Bitter Triumph. Yeah, okay, but now they can't Bitter Triumph and discard the Chariot. Yeah. I like that.
I'm such a dog to win this game no matter what, because like they have 2 removals for my 2 creatures and they just have Chariot and Greasefang. It's like pretty rough, but let's see what we can do here. Yeah, that is just looking embarrassing. I feel like this might just be Inspector draw.
Well,
because like if I'm throwing away Redain to Bitter Triumph, which maybe is just gonna happen, so I guess maybe I just need to do that. Throw away my Redain to the Triumph immediately. But I don't know if they Triumph something else. It slows down the Chariot more than
yeah, but they're not.
Mana currently.
They're not gonna Triumph the Inspector.
Yeah, I think I just don't even want to give them an opportunity to.
Yeah, no, I don't.
The Redain right now, and it will be relevant against a 6-mana Chariot.
Yeah, I kind of like drawing a card here because you could.
Because my hand sucks.
Like yeah, you could draw into something that's actually worthwhile rather than the cards that are in your hand.
To hit an Emperor here. This is the exact type of game where I want an Emperor.
Yeah.
Okay, I still think I know all but one of their cards. Oh, it could even be another Thraben Inspector.
Another Inspector!
Okay, that's a good combo of 2 cards to have drawn, though, actually. Because now it's like they might throw away the push, maybe. I mean, probably not, honestly. But now I get to just have some dirtily boys out here.
Yep.
And play Archon, which might justify them throwing away
their Bitter Triumph.
Yeah.
And then maybe, just maybe, we can make their Asika's Chariot cost 8 mana.
Oh, that's happening. That is happening.
That's great. Sure. Oh yeah, Aaron, it was not Living End that I didn't know about. It was an Ad Nauseam deck.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea how that combo deck worked, and I sideboarded incorrectly because of it. You had the right answers in the sideboard. I just didn't know what was going on.
Okay, so their hand is Bitter Triumph, Overgrown Tomb, +1 unknown.
Yeah.
So
they're gonna Bitter Triumph
right? The Archon. I mean, if they don't, I'm in very good shape, because suddenly I can Dromoka's Command Fight Greasefang if they let it live. I mean, I don't... And they lost the Overgrown Tomb as well. Okay.
Okay, so they discarded, didn't take 3. Surprised they didn't take 3 there.
Yeah, I'm very surprised.
Seems incorrect. But what do I know?
So they have 2 cards, they have 2 unknowns in hand.
Yep.
And
Chariot.
I mean, if they...
Okay, so then now they get to just... Oh no, they don't get to play 6-mana Chariot. It's 8-mana Chariot.
8-mana Chariot. Lols.
I love it. Good old Redain. Redain has looked very good.
Dude, it's always been good.
Ooh, okay. Now
Doesn't
we're
hurt.
cooking. I think this is starting to look good for you. It was looking bad at first, but
Yeah, the mulligan into a very weak hand was an interesting start.
you've drawn pretty well.
I've drawn very well.
Rest in peace, bitch.
Paul, there are children who could be watching. How many basics do they play? I guess I'm wondering.
Probably not many. Maybe 2.
Okay.
They probably
I'll probably
they
field
probably
check
have a
them.
swamp.
Although, yeah, true. I mean, I'm going to 4 here. Like it's happening.
Oh yeah, why not?
I mean, they could have Shieldred.
True. Well, you could just Dramoka's fight it. You have protection.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about it. Will it get better?
It probably
won't actually.
Yeah, you probably Dramoka's fight it here. If they have a Bitter Triumph or whatever, you have the invasion.
Do I Field of Ruin first? If I Field of Ruin first, they could have like 2 things, and one of them could be a push. So I probably just don't bother. I don't think it matters enough.
I don't think you Fatal Push, or I don't think you Field because it opens you up to Fatal Push.
Yeah. Dude, the one of Dramoka's Command.
Clutch.
Here we
Looks
go,
pretty
boys.
good.
Here we go.
Yeah. GG.
But now if they have Shieldred, it's still pretty tough to beat, though, to be honest.
Is it? Yeah, I guess it still is. Yeah.
Okay, well that's great for me. Oh, they hit Shieldred though. Jesus.
Oh shit. And they can cast it. Oh no!
Hey, there's 4 whatever gusts in the deck still, so.
Oh, okay. All right, we're drawn towards that.
Yeah, bad start though.
Okay, well, so you just have to. Well, you have Mutavault to chump too.
Oh, I should have played the land, but oh well. I don't think it's actually gonna matter.
Probably not.
I only have 2 more draw steps. Wandering Emperor probably doesn't help because they're probably not putting this in combat.
Shieldred is a card that has gone from like seeing it most times, like a few times a league in Pioneer, to like I barely ever see it now. There's just not that many decks that play it anymore.
Yeah, it was very, very popular for a while.
Yeah. I mean, I still think it's a pretty strong card, but it's definitely been overshadowed by other things. Okay, well, probably got one more draw step.
I definitely have one more draw step.
Yeah. Right, yeah. Well, you definitely don't have more than one more draw step.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
this is how these go sometimes. It's like,
Yeah.
play all the Parting Gusts in the world. Play all the Skyclaves in the world. But wait, I boarded one out.
Come on, one time. Yeah, true. Yeah, of course you boarded out the Skyclave under my recommendation. God. Well, bummer.
Yeah. Dang, of course I just hit 4 lands off the top.
Yeah, right.
After getting the game to that game state and navigating it exactly how I wanted. I mean, I got some really good stuff off the top of my deck, so.
I was gonna say, even Emperor could have bought you another turn just by like exiling your own thing. Yeah.
Attacked and exiled. Yep.
But that's how it goes.
I had a lot of draw steps that could have bought me a turn. Yeah. Yeah. I mean.
Oh wait, you could. Okay, wait. You could draw an Emperor, trigger on the stack, exile your own Mutavault.
You're. Oh no, they just drained me for 2 with this. That
Oh,
was their
never
top deck.
Oh, that's the only
Actually,
reason
I'm
you
glad
lost.
you you called that out because I wouldn't have ever thought of that as a line of play.
I mean, it doesn't actually get you anywhere, but it technically lets you live another turn.
I don't want to end on a loss, which means I'll probably lose 2 more in a row, and it'll be like midnight.
Right. Hey, those first 2 are great.
Yeah. That was actually a good match too. I mean, that's what happens when you hit 4 lanes off the top. Is in the close game, you tend to, and like the very end of it, you tend to lose those ones. But
right,
definitely frustrating. Especially because that was the window of time. I mean, I couldn't really not. I think that even using the Dramoka's command there, I don't think I like really had a good window to like if I took 4 from the
oh, like
Fang.
you could have saved it for
if
the
I
shield.
saved the Dramoka's command, yeah, because Shieldred was the card I was thinking of that I'm like I could, just get got by that.
I guess
but that's also
how
part of why I
game,
preserved
right?
the life total though. Shieldred
True.
was gonna be equally very potent if I took the 4 and still had a spell that could potentially remove it.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, that is how you win that game, though, right? In hindsight, like,
Gotta play my land. Second.
if you just take 4, go to 4, they play the Shieldred, you can Dramoka's and save your Redain.
Yeah.
And probably win. But hindsight 2020, that's how it goes. Yeah. They had to hit the exactly Shieldred off the Grizzly Salvage.
Yeah, they did. And they did. Swamp Duress.
Swamp Duress. Could be there's a mono black deck that I actually ran through a league because it looked really fun. That could be what this is. Playing the new what's it called? Something Slasher. What's it called?
Oh, yeah, the one that does the life loss stuff. Unstoppable Slasher or something.
Yeah, Unstoppable. I think that's this deck. Sunken Citadel. Yeah, that's probably what this is. They play 4 Duress, 4 Thoughtseize main deck.
Okay, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is ridiculous. But it's actually kind of a cool deck because they play that, like, if you go turn 3 Slasher, turn 4
right, it can kill
Bloodletter, it's just a one-shot.
Right.
And then they have the new Room, the, like, 3-mana enchant.
Yeah, that draws you a card.
Yeah, it's like a Phyrexian Arena, but way better because it draws at end step instead of upkeep, and it drains your opponent if you have a demon.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. I ran it through one league and went 3-2, and it was fun. The Room was pretty impressive, especially against control decks. Like, you just get to play this card draw engine.
Right.
That also gets you a 6/6 flyer at some point. That's uncounterable. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that does seem really solid. Okay, what's this?
Aaron enjoys the line, gift a tapped fish. I agree. That is a hilarious line to be on a Magic card.
This deals damage, right?
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just save your thing. Yeah, this seems really bad for them.
They must just have another big idiot to play.
Yeah, probably. They play 4 Archfiend, 4 Bloodletter, so they have like hella 4 drops.
Jeez.
Yeah. It's a weird deck.
Slasher?
There's the Slasher.
I mean, if I can just draw 1 relevant card, I'm in okay shape.
Ooh, Aspirin's not bad.
I think that counts.
I would say so. Just keep beating them down flying.
I mean, I'm actually going to send the Mutavault in.
Oh, okay. I like it.
So this is has to not be blocked.
Is
right?
that better than playing second? Oh no, you can't play second.
Yeah, I can't play it.
Never mind.
Otherwise, I would play second Archon. Yeah.
Yeah. They trade. Okay, that means. Well, I don't know what that means.
I guess maybe that was bad for me. I don't know. I guess that just loses a stun counter right away.
Yeah.
I don't know. Now they're gonna have a flyer, and now I'm screwed. Yeah.
They're pretty behind though. Well,
It would be
okay.
nice if I ever drew any removal spells in like any of these games.
It's
Like,
better that they have Bloodletter than the other one though.
right. I feel like I just like the Parting Gust and Wandering Emperors are just nowhere to be found in the
Yeah,
games
right.
here.
Where are they?
Like Classic just feel like they're, getting blown out by their own removal spell and good lord. It's tough to win, man, when you just flood insane hard.
Yeah, you're playing what? 24 lands?
Yeah. I mean, this is 5, 6, 7 lands. Opponent just on the casual 4 lands, all 3 and 4 drops. Like,
Right.
Yeah, I just draw every one of them with exactly 4 lands. Yeah. I mean,
Pretty
so
dumb.
it goes.
Okay. Does that do anything? Can actually kill an Archfiend.
I feel like I'm just too far behind, but might as well play the game out.
Yeah, I mean, if you attack here, yeah, you might as well.
Don't think I'm winning the game any other way.
You just take it. So now you just counterfight, kill the Archfiend?
If I chump here, block here, take 4. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's what I'm doing.
Chump with Mutavault?
Yeah, I mean, I can clean block one of them and they can field my Mutavault, so I might be chumping with Aspirant.
Oh, true,
but,
they have
I mean,
field,
I don't
yeah.
know, is what it is.
Unless they tap down, now they don't have field. I feel like I would... Oh, they're not even going to attack with the Slasher, okay.
Is that 8? Wait, what?
Wait, how does that work?
2, but it's 4, 8, 16. Yeah, okay. I mean,
Jeez.
dude, it's just so dumb.
Well,
I don't even know what to say.
That's just, yeah, that's
like,
just
okay, congrats, you drew double duress, got rid of my Emperor, and drew all the 4 drops.
And then had,
with exactly
like,
4
5
mana.
drops.
I just whatever. That's what the deck wants to do for sure. I mean, I probably Redain seems poor. But flying seems good. Containment Priest almost certainly does nothing. Lion Sash doesn't seem very good. But like better than other things, I think.
No,
probably.
Lion Sash not good.
I
think Wedding Announcement's probably pretty solid.
Pretty mopey, because like the tokens will never attack. Like their
No,
things
that's
are all
true. I
just
guess it's
big
not good
idiots.
against the 4 drops.
Like I'd rather have one thing that gets huge than like 3 2/2s. In this type of matchup, I think is my intuition at least. I think Redain. I mean, they might play. Do they play sweepers? Do you know? I mean, they probably do, right? Like one Redain might be justifiable.
In the sideboard, yes.
Flying seems really
in the
valuable,
sideboard.
to be honest.
They have Extinction Event and Path of Peril.
I mean, really, Dramoka's command seems not very good. Probably cutting like 2 Dramoka's commands and the Containment Priest and maybe 1 Redain.
They do have that room though.
Yeah, true. That's a good point. They have that room. Maybe I'll keep cut 1. Trim 1 Redain.
They play 4 of the room. Yeah.
Yeah, and cut 1 Lion Sash. Okay. Okay.
Solid.
I'm on a black deck.
Very solid.
It just seems so gimmicky to me, but what do I know?
I don't know. I think it's actually kind of solid. It's like the wins can look pretty gimmicky, but it's mostly just a mono black mid range deck that like gets to cheese some wins.
Yeah, like that game was like, wow, you just drew 5 3-drops or 4-drops. I mean, and I drew no removal spells and 8 lands. Like, okay, I bet that felt really good. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, right. I feel like Emperor is
probably amazing, but
very good at this
match. You gotta have it, yeah.
Unfortunately, you have no way to play a 3-drop here and play Emperor on 4, but...
Yeah, I can play Castle. It's untapped. I have Temple Garden.
Oh, yeah, never mind. You have Temple Garden. My bad.
What's more unfortunate is that I won't have the Virtue, but...
Here's the Slasher!
I think I'm just doing Emperor.
Yeah, I
For
agree.
mana usage reasons. Classic Invasion plus Archon. Trickiness to navigate here, but pretty okay with that. Like if this is just any of the 4-drop creatures, I don't care. I'm just eating this because it's a pain in the butt to deal with otherwise.
Yep.
And now I get my Planeswalker out.
And now you can just plus on the Archon, flip your Invasion.
No, you can't play it and flip it the same turn with Archon because it's casting.
Oh, right.
Just brutal. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with this. I'm just going, oops, mine's worse, oops, all aggro.
Mine's worse. Classic Michael Curtis mentality. Mine's worse. What are you gonna do? Kill him? Go for it. Mine's worse.
Yeah, like I'm almost certainly just jamming Virtue next turn and not caring whatever they play. Like, is it gonna be the 6/6 demon thing or whatever? Is that, or I don't know what this is.
I don't know what
March?
this is.
Looks like March, man. Oh, Meat Hook Massacre.
Meat Hook. Oh yeah, that's a one of.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, it's actually really not a big deal. I think you're in really good shape here.
Yeah, I have a removal for a 4-drop creature. Hard for me to think of something that I care about them playing right now. But
Oh, Aaron says I was the first one to say mine's worse. Is that right? I'll take it.
amazing draw.
Yeah, that was great. Now you just get to attack with your Archon. I don't think there's a way you can lose this.
It feels like this is how games would play out when I just draw like 2 removal spells. Like, just I feels like I'll just play my cards at random.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, like doesn't really matter what they play here. You get to just Parting Gust.
I guess. Yeah. So they get to gain some life and chump me.
I mean, even if they had Extinction Event here, what? Do they name Odd and only kill your Archon? I guess. Wait, what did they do?
They just did the other side of their room.
Oh, they just
So
turned
now
on
they
the
gain life, right? Which.
Yeah, they do gain life.
Yeah.
They drain. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Dromoka's Command probably is definitely worth keeping in with that card in there. Like that would have been a huge blowout turn. All right, I mean, I think I'm just. Is it just Invasion for the sake of seeing their hand and knowing where I want to put counters? Because I could put 2 counters here.
Yeah, I feel like Invasion for information is probably worth it here.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
I would leave Mutavault untapped.
Yeah, because you might just lethal. Yeah.
Yeah.
With how many things I have. They have to block. Okay, I was gonna say they have
Yep,
to block
that was-
Archon. And then,
yeah.
So yeah, now that I'm on the draw, I feel like I might want this to take out, and then like just cut this, I guess. Just to remove their. They're not sagas, rooms. So many variations.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I
The
don't
room
think-
mechanic's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Keep coming up with unique things. Not really doing a whole lot here.
Super solid hand.
Yeah, if I just draw 3 lands in a row, this is like a perfect hand.
Right.
Comes the Thoughtseize. Take my
Ugh.
Inspector maybe.
Rude.
Inspector's probably the... No, okay.
Take the Archon.
Come on, Razorverge Thicket off the top. Mutavault might actually be even better than Razorverge Thicket.
Yeah,
off the
probably
top,
better.
so
Yeah.
Can't be too mad about that. I swear the original Mind's Worse was Paul, you attacking with a Spike Jester into my Vampire Nighthawk.
That sounds like Dude, I love Spike Jester. Oh man, I miss that card. Remember when a 2-mana 3/1 haste was good in standard?
Was it though? Is this another
It was
thing?
pretty good. Hey, I won multiple FNMs with Spike Jester in my deck.
They just gonna do the kill everything here? Kill my Inspector or something? I don't know. Let's see. Plus side is they've taken 6 damage from casting no spells that impact the battlefield. And if all they do is play that room, it's pretty brutal. Oh, Path of Peril, that's pretty brutal.
Oh, that was pretty brutal.
I mean, it's sort of a 1-for-1 because I still just get to redraw off the Inspector.
Right,
But I was
right.
feeling insanely far ahead until that happened. Now there's a big
We have
boy.
cards in
Come
it.
on, Parting Gust or something, maybe.
Yeah.
No, we got nothing.
I mean, you can draw a card.
Do you think I should right now though?
I don't know. I mean,
maybe I
maybe.
should actually turn off auto yield.
Probably is worth it.
Yeah, you're right. If it's any creature.
I don't know.
No, I think you are right actually. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, yeah.
It's worth it. That's gonna cost them if they play something now. And I don't want them to play the Bloodletter of Alkalats, so good call. I always like think to do it at instant speed against decks with like Thoughtseize effects, but this is a case where that's definitely not what I would have wanted to do.
Yeah, I mean that.
Maybe.
Yeah, no, that's a good line of thinking in general. But yeah,
Trying to draw Thoughtseize, I guess. All right, I'm gonna.
Wandering Emperor. Summon Wandering Emperor to the top of the deck. Ugh. Come on, deck.
This is 6, and then. Okay, yeah, I like this. Let's do this. Could have had to top deck Fatal Push. So now, assuming they don't interact here, and then if they just pay 6 mana and get to play Bloodletter, I get to fight it and kill it, which is really strong. And
That
then,
is
And then
really good.
I think that'll be like pretty much game because I'll have a protected Redain that's probably big enough to just block Archfiend then.
True.
So I'm actually hoping they draw untap land here, or just draw another Bloodletter. If this is just what is this? Meat Hook? What would it be? I don't even know. What would cause them to tap their mana in such a manner? Okay, that's fine.
Duress. Okay.
Redundant. Take one of my 2 Jamoka's commands.
Yep. Go for it.
So they're still sitting on 6 mana Bloodletter and Path of Peril that is blank. What do they have that they keep tapping their mana for? Weird.
Go to 6. Okay. Let's see. You attack here, it goes to a 4/5. You're gonna have to chump though. Well, you can block and then protect it, right?
Yeah. I mean, just gonna make him have it.
Yep. That's what you gotta do.
Castling, losing 3. Holy shit. Okay.
Wow, that's aggressive.
I mean, yeah, they have to win this turn, I guess.
That's true.
They almost need like double removal because no matter what, I get to line up a block and then activate this.
Right, like even if they, yeah, like you're safe to activate the array once you block.
Right. Yeah.
Because you have them dead on the crackback.
Yeah. I don't know what this would be.
Another Archfiend. Okay, so now if a creature dies, you take 4.
I mean, this has to die, otherwise they just die on their upkeep.
Oh yeah, right. I wasn't even thinking about the Archfiend counters. Yeah, so they're just dead, right?
I mean, unless they have a kill spell for this, but seems unlikely.
Oh, a kill spell for their own thing, yeah.
I also just get to attack with 3 lethal attackers, so I think they're just kind of dead on all counts.
Seems like it. Yeah, even if they have a fatal push here, they're dead to Dramoka's command. That takes you to 2.
They drew the push too. It's crazy.
Crazy, but they're still dead. Wow, tight game. Nicely done.
Whew. Alright.
Good little mono black mid-range match. Feels like it could actually be kind of a tough matchup, but went well there.
That was a tight one. Yeah. Well, I feel like I'm just going to finish off this league.
Yeah, might as well.
I'll be up to 11, whatever.
Cruising. Yeah. That's awesome. I am going to be right back.
Sounds good. All right, let's do this. Let's get this trophy. That's how I want to start it. Oh wait, no, I can't get a trophy. I'm 3-1. Let's get this 4-1. Close enough. Okay, rough. All right, so I'm just looking to not die in the first 3 turns here. Bad start. Please miss a land drop. Very bad start. Okay. Take 4. Hope I survive to play my Archon of Emeria.
Alright, I'm back, and we're against the aggro deck.
Classic play draw game here. Let's see if I can survive. They were on the play, which means it's going to be very tough for me. I'm just trying to survive till my Archon hits the board next turn. And hoping that's just enough. Very decent odds, it's not enough.
Yeah, this deck is crazy. The amount of times I've gotten turn 3'd by this deck is disgusting.
I mean, they need a trample effect to deal me any damage this turn, and they just used
True.
Reckless Rage on something when I have Archon next turn, and I didn't even know this deck played Reckless Rage. So, as of now, I'm feeling quite optimistic, to be honest. Ooh, that's a good draw, too. So basically, I think I just get to go here, put a counter here, hope they don't have another Reckless Rage, and I don't think they should be able to lethal me this turn. I'll throw away my Aspirant on their biggest guy. Actually, probably on just Swift Spear. Yeah, because that just forces them to do a pump here. And I don't care about this at this point. It's just don't want these to get any bigger and want them to make them. Okay, yeah, they're not even doing it on the Swift. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. Swift Spear.
Yeah, it's nice to it's nice to have the Archon and not have to be scared of the pump spell plus fling.
Yeah. So now what's tricky is like, I probably have to just. I'll kill one of these reactively, but I still might not. This might still be a bit too much, too fast here. We shall see. You get one spell.
Yep.
Use it wisely.
Oh,
Okay.
they're going for the sacrifice. Okay.
Well,
So you just kill that
alrighty.
thing.
So I take 3. And can only hit me for 1. And this can hit me for 2. So I'm still taking a good bit of damage. You know, because I'm still going to chump here. Not with the Archon, obviously, but with this. One more mana, I could have had a Mutavault, which would have been pretty clutch.
Come on, Wandering Emperor.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was...
This is when we need you. Oh.
Yeah, that's game, because I can't do anything about that. I could
Yeah.
do Skyclave.
True.
Nope.
Ugh. Darn.
I mean...
I don't know. Is there any way they can mess up?
If they just only have creatures, and they don't have any hasty ones, and I can block
Oh, you
here
could-
one time, I can go to 1.
True. You could technically go to 1, yeah.
Might as well see. Okay. That'll do it.
Yep.
I typically... So I will bring in Containment Priests, even though they're pretty bad, but they're probably better than Lion Sash.
Where's the portable holes, man?
Yeah, I don't ever play Portable Hole.
It's gotten a lot better.
I don't know. This matchup's been really solid for me. Like, that's just being on the draw. I think I just... Well,
That's fair.
they did have 2 Reckless Rages, and I didn't even know they played any Reckless Rages. But I drew 0 Skyclave, 0 Wandering Emperors, 0 Parting Gusts. Like, it's going to be tough to win that, and they were on the play, and it still
Yeah.
it still felt like a game. So I feel like that should tell you something. Like, that
That's
was
fair.
not a good hand for me, and that was very, like, their hands don't really get
I feel like the
better than that,
early...
and they were on the play.
Like, Archon is really good, but I feel like the early removal is so important against this deck. I don't know.
Yeah, you need both.
I
Yeah,
actually
you need
started
both.
I started main decking 2 portable holes in my Boros deck.
Yeah, I mean, Portable Hole is
Because
nothing
of this deck.
bad. I mean, I don't know.
It's also
that I
good
want it
against, like-
anywhere else really that badly.
Oh, it's amazing against the Yigra decks, the Cat
Mhm.
Oven decks.
Yeah, would be good there.
It hits the Scavenger's Talent and the Oven.
Yeah, I don't know. I like this matchup.
Yeah,
I think
I'm a
it's
big portable hole believer.
very losable for sure, but this is actually probably this matchup and Angels have been really strong for me with this configuration of the deck, just having the Parting Gusts and all the other things. Bad start though. The classic 1 forest, 2 of the 4 colorless lands. Okay, not great.
Put back the... Yeah.
They mulligan as well, which I think favors me.
Definitely. Yeah, these decks are everywhere. I'm curious what the RC is going to look like this coming weekend. I feel like there's going to be a lot of this deck.
Yeah, it does seem like it's a popular one. And a lot of the, like, I don't really know how it stacks up against the sacrifice deck, so that's a question mark for me that I just don't know. But I feel like against things like Enigmatic and whatnot, like it stacks up really well.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, I'm probably just doing this here. Oof, jeez, okay. Okay,
Ah, where's
that's
the
how you
third
lose.
land? Come on.
That's how you lose leagues, boys.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Was not expecting
I
that.
mean, yeah, what? This is very good for me, okay.
Okay. Can't gain life.
Jeez, now I draw the tap land.
Yeah, of course.
Hmm.
I feel like you block the Swift Spear here and try and fight the Slick Shot.
Yeah, I mean, I'll see what they do. It's a pretty good chance. So do I try and fight it now and give them an opportunity to put more stuff on it? I mean, this is my
I
only
mean,
chance,
yeah,
I guess.
they
But
have to have another one that buffs its toughness. I don't know. I think it's worth the risk.
or they could just have like Reckless Rage and kill my Inspector. But
True.
I mean, if they have that, at least I'm soaking up Reckless Rage and then untap and play Archon. Yeah, here we go. I mean, if they just have another Monstrous Rage. Okay, Reckless
Ugh,
Rage.
gross.
I mean,
Oh,
I don't take any there, yeah. Jeez. It's just like the one land short. Like if my mulligan had one more card and I'd put back something not that was not a land. But if it was just if I had like one more land this whole hand, it would be very, very good.
yeah, exactly. If you had just drawn your lands on time, yeah.
Okay, they can just draw infinite Reckless Rage just on their mulligan
Jeez.
against my like if yeah, whatever. That'll pretty much do it. Yeah. Okay. Well, you get bad hand against good hand and you lose. That's magic.
Yeah. Still a very solid league overall.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't look it, but the reason I feel comfortable putting like 2 Lion Sash in
Okay.
this deck is that like I've like beat up. I think that's the first time I've lost to that red black deck to be in like literally 100%. I probably like
Really?
5-0 against it or something. I mean, dude, I draw
Oh,
one parting
wow.
gust and it feels like I can't lose. Like think of that game with just one parting gust and the blowout turn that they blew me out for that instead of Dramoka's command. Like
Man.
I drew Dramoka's commands and they're decent, but
In my time playing against it, like sometimes 2 mana removal seems too slow on their like absolute nut
it really
draws.
depends on if you're on the play or draw too, in my opinion. Like if you're on the
Absolutely.
play and I just have like turn 1 Inspector, it's like, well, I'm not taking damage for, they're not pinging me turn 1 unless like if I have like turn 1 Inspector to turn 2 Parting Gust and a turn 3 Archon,
Let me
something along those lines. It's like, oh
let me
wow,
just
that's
ask you
very good.
something. What matchup are you like, man, I need 4 wedding
No, I know
announcements?
that it's an old standby. That's the card I most think I could trim.
I think you could just
1, maybe
trim 2
2.
of those straight up for 2 portable holes, and you would look a lot better against a lot of
Yeah.
against that deck and against Cat Oven.
Yeah, maybe. The wedding announcement is the most on the fence card in my list right now for me, so I don't disagree. It's just been a standby since the old days of red black mid range and finally realizing that 4 of that was the way to win that matchup.
Right,
And I've
but
never
that
really won.
deck's just like
Right, it's not
not
really a deck anymore. And
a
then the
deck
thing that was
anymore.
nice about it at the time was that decks like mono white humans, it was also really good to bring all 4 in and just be like, all right, I'm winning the long games. Um,
Sure, yeah.
but that's like not really a deck either anymore. To be honest, yeah, I don't bring in all I still bring in all 4 against, well, now there's this mono black like combo weaver, against like waste not decks, I'd bring in all 4 too, and it's like a total haymaker, like best card
Right.
75 against that deck too. So it's pretty much like the black based mid range. But yeah, it's not good against Phoenix, not good against. I bring in some of them. I think I bring in a few copies against Sacrifice, but not because it's like amazing, more because it's good to have a couple. Like it'd be just as good to have 2 as it is to have 4 probably against Sacrifice. But yeah, very bad against the
Yeah.
Rakdos
I don't know.
aggro
I think Portable Hole has gone up in value.
Yeah.
Like I think it's gotten better against the sack deck because
It
Scavenger's
is, yeah, because I agree with
super
that.
good.
Yep.
And it's incredibly good against the red-black deck because it exiles, it doesn't destroy. So they don't get their dive triggers and whatnot. Yeah. Obviously, instant speed is preferable, but 1 mana exile is pretty premium still.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I mean, my main counterpoint to specifically Portable Hole is just that, like I've said, I've been running hot in that matchup, and maybe I've been doing just that, running hot. I mean, they definitely ran me over there, but yeah, I didn't really have amazing hands. Did they win me? Did they win 2-0, or did I get a game? I don't even remember. I think they won 2-0.
Yeah,
right?
that was 2-0. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I mulliganed and didn't find a third land.
Honestly, and this might be a hot take, I don't know, but I even like Portable Hole against Phoenix. Just a reliable, I can always kill a Shredder with this.
Yeah, well, I mean, having 4 Parting Gusts, 4 Dromoka's Commands, and 2 Skyclaves is like pretty reliable at getting rid of Shredder. That's one thing I'll say. But,
That's true.
But I hear you. I think when I had Portable Holes in my sideboard, which I did for a long time back in the day, probably like a year or so ago, I would bring in at least 1, sometimes 2 against Phoenix. Yeah, I mean, getting rid of Shredder's huge.
And like they have Eidetic Memory now.
Right, I know that card
can be a pretty big problem, actually.
Yeah, that card is definitely a big problem. Yeah, well, 3-2. Hopefully many more successful
very solid,
leagues to come.
Yeah.
So, that was fun. Thanks for joining me.
Absolutely.
Thanks to the viewers. BugRed7. Thank you.
Yep. Nice chatting with you,
See you
BugRed7.
Yeah, here, I'll stop streaming. And then we can chat a bit.